Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
Hello. Oh my God. Look, I have John Cena on the freaking screen. This is how we're gonna start this with John freaking Cena. Did you
How are you able to see John Cena? Nobody can see him.
he's gone. I mean, that power does not exist anymore. So he is totally back, which is actually did you check out any of these cards before we start here? I guess I should ask you, how you doing today? How's everybody doing today?
Oh, yeah. Personally, I can't complain. Another day at the office.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least it started melting here in Indiana. So
No more snow.
I saw sidewalk for the first time in a couple weeks today.
Nice. That's always good to see. I mean, yeah, where my house is, the sun, the angle does not hit my driveway, so it always turns into like, it slightly melts and then turns into ice because it didn't melt the whole way. Like, it doesn't evaporate, so I'm screwed every time it snows.
Today around 4 o'clock, I literally was scraping the slush off the sidewalk so it wouldn't freeze up and do that.
Yeah. Like good. So how you doing today, Lancer Lynx? We only now see all his accolades. Yes, this rain system will clear everything off as we hit 50 this weekend. I hope so. I really hope so. That would be very nice. I also have someone, I don't know what your stance on trash that ends up on your yard, but there was a pizza box from like wind one day there's a pizza box that landed on my yard, and I absolutely refuse to pick that up. It's not my trash. I get it, but I'm hoping the wind will blow it back to its owners. That's well, do you?
I'm the same way, but unfortunately I live across the street from a grain mill. And so, yeah, the empty bags and stuff always fly over into the yard.
I'm like, dang it. Well, where my house is, there's like a community mailbox. So the owner of that pizza box knows it's theirs. It happens. Lancer Lakes is a nicer fellow than I am. I am not well, I mean, if there's trash that blew away, I will go pick it up if it's my trash. That's all. So, okay, so what we're going to do tonight, there's a few things going on. There's going to be the giveaway that's happening tonight. We're going to just take a quick look at some cards, Weiss Schwarz, all that great stuff. But are you all prepared for Christmas? Thomas, you made it. Oh my God, you did. I mean, hey, there we go. The miracle of scheduling things. And I was actually prepared this time around, so hey, welcome. I'm glad you can actually make it. Is this one? Okay. All right. Let me start I'm not going to start a poll. All right. What I'm going to do is just go through a couple of the things, then we'll get into the giveaways, take a look at what everybody had to send in. Hopefully you all get the chance of winning here. But yeah, John Cena, this thing right here, it was very sad he left. So you can see his card right there. This is available until December 19th, 2025. You can buy this for $11.99, and you have the opportunity at this triple signature. So there's base cards, triple signature right here, John Cena. After this, you can't see me. Like, literally, that's what he says. Actually, boom, there we go. And then you get an event used mat 1-of-1. What do you think about that? What do you think? I know this is a thing in sports, but you know, like when you get like a match.
The Topps Now products are just so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild that they can come up with a product and just drop it so fast after something happens.
And print to demand. That's the most crazy part, that they even could get that many. But that's how it is. See, here's the specs down. Oh, not specs. the description. There we go. 50,000 plus print run, 100, 200, 250,000, and the 500,000 print run. All those great goodies in there if they reach those numbers. So it's actually pretty interesting. I mean, and you just do the math on that. This is pretty crazy. All right, you think about this. It's just like how much this costs multiplied by this number, and it's like voila, that's money.
I mean, that's pretty freaking expensive for them, but everything I've been seeing on sports cards is just ridiculously priced anymore.
Yeah, and you can't see them anymore. So this is it. I thought this is very interesting.
Yeah.
So anybody out there, make sure to do that. Next, what do you think? One Piece. If you see One Piece at the store, right? People are leaving Pokemon, they're going to One Piece. Make sure to buy it and resell it because that's what we like doing here. I'm kidding. But truly, it was funny because for weeks and weeks, like people did not want to buy this thing. It was just sitting there. People were hunting Pokemon, and then voila, one day people woke up and they're like, you know what? I got to get One Piece. So just keep in mind that if you don't know about that, One Piece is going nuts. If you didn't, do you know how much a first edition box costs? Audrey, go.
I mean, the One Piece thing has been going crazy for a couple weeks, so I'm gonna guess it's probably 1,500 to 2,000.
Dang, that's completely wrong. So the original
Really?
blue bottom box, anyways, the original blue, I should have just said that. $5,111 and last sold. I know you'd be like, well, anybody could price it whatever they want. Last sold $4,750, and there was right here $4,999.99.
Oh, I forgot it was short printed. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot it was short printed.
And then they came out with the white bottom version, $1,456.97. So you could say, in a way, that you were correct. In a way, you could say that.
From my understanding, basically a big breaker did it instead of Pokemon and talked the setup, and then people went nuts and triggered into like a Logan Paul Pokemon situation.
You got the what is it? The God pack. I mean, look at the sleeve booster pack, $109. Yeah, it's been going nuts. Yeah, One Piece has been going way up all around. Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
We need you to get famous, Big B, and then go out and tell everybody to buy Weiss.
That's never going to happen because Weiss Schwarz is Weiss Schwarz. They've like I said,
Rias cards.
They've given up on English. I mean, realistically, you need to look in the direction of Weiss Schwarz China because that's where the action's really at. Honestly. Sad, but that's actually true.
Thomas, I agree. I mean, this was kind of Weiss had a big spike like this. I mean, not as much as One Piece has had, but it had a big spike, and yeah, reality kicked in after a while. So I agree. I think it's going to come down.
Yeah, but what do you do then? If you say One Piece is going to come down, what do you do? Do you buy it? Do you keep holding it? Do you sell it?
No, if I found One Piece at an LG, like at my local game store because they run like
this
One
one.
Piece
Let's just say this is here.
I'd probably just post it in the Discord and say, "Hey guys, need me to pick this up for you."
Yeah, I mean, you could.
I need lunch for my effort.
I mean, it's going nuts. So it is definitely, there you go. People are buying it by the 20s and the 13s and the 12s. So it's a decent amount that people are purchasing there. So just keep that in mind. I like pointing these things out because when you're at the store, it's always funny just seeing like people are like looking up all the different prices on everything. But yeah, this would be the reason why right there. And you'd see that one card, $8,950, $8,999. That be it. So you have been warned. By the way, Pokemon, because of that, has been coming down a little bit. Phantasmal Flames right here is the new one. And I always love looking at this. It's out here on good old Facebook when you have no money and you go to Target and see this. So you see all this stuff on here. But recently, there's been a lot of people that have come into their store and found a lot of stuff because people are moving to One Piece. Sorry, that's horribly pixelated now that I'm looking at this. Lasted about 45 minutes or so. So I had some shopping to do. so was able to see it unfold where people mob it. I will say my area is still one of those ones where it is not going to just be sitting. It's going to be gone as soon as people can get it, especially if it's like the really nicer stuff. So I still don't have any real luck with any of the Pokemon, but I know there's some areas that just have it sitting there for hours and hours and hours. You're doing fine on Weiss English this year. Yes, that is very nice. Next year, hopefully, will be a better year for Weiss, I think. But if anyone didn't believe me on this, Goddess of Victory Nikke, $63.14. So I made that video again where I'm like, one day it's going back to 100. I don't know if anybody believed me on that one. No one called me insane, maybe because I'll ban you. But you can see right here, $63.14. I mean, take a look at this graph. You can see the price right there. Like it's even it went all the way down to $49.95, and voila, $63.14. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's pretty healthy how much people are buying, like in this market, I guess you could say. Pokemon Mega Charizard X EX Ultra Premium Collection 140 at Collector's Store. I've been lucky enough to get it at Walmart for 120 on Walmart Online, which, by the way, it's Walmart Wednesday, and I'm doing this live, which means I'm gonna miss it. So that's a little bit sad. If you don't know, Walmart at 9 p.m. Eastern normally has a drop, and that's how lucky I've been getting. Last week I got 2 Charizard UPCs, so really nice. But yeah, Goddess of Victory Nikke. If you're wondering, Goddess of Victory Nikke on Union Arena, not doing the greatest. Obviously, Weiss has the better looking cards, $44.06. And a case is $584.88. Have you heard anything about Union Arena lately? I know people
not
like
really, to be honest.
Yeah.
I assume, there's this one YouTuber that tries to tell me it's more popular than Weiss. And I'm like, okay. I watch his videos once in a while. I was like, okay, yeah, you tell yourself that.
It does. I mean, for sure it does. Look at, holy crap. There's 12 cases sold, but again, thinking about the price here, under 600 is not very pretty at all when it comes to that stuff.
What's retail or MSRP on a case though?
Well, I know some people try to sell these boxes at $60, so 60 times 16, whatever that is, but it is not under $600. Oh, I'm not doing the math. I just know it's pretty decently low. It's not good. It is not good. Okay. But I mean, yeah, some of the cards look really nice. Bushiroad, by the way, speaking of Nikke, if you bought any of these Goddess of Victory Nikke playmats, they want to let you know that it's actually real. Okay? We would like to inform players, due to errors in the production process, a portion of the following Goddess of Victory Nikke playmat products are missing the official license stickers on the product package. So if you don't have that little licensee sticker, I guess the foily one on there, do not worry, you did not get scammed. You did not get some cheap China playmat or wherever they make counterfeits at. You're getting official Bushiroad licensed one. It just is a mistake.
It would be hilarious if they forgot to put the Bushiroad markings on the mat itself.
Yeah, it just not have it at all. That'd be nice.
Well, that would make them instantly illegal for play at big events.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That is a thing. That's crazy. Yeah, so you are missing these 4. I mean, that's a little bit sad for anybody. I'm impressed by Nikke's recovery against the guy. 1500 gets the last laugh. Yeah.
At least you can get them on, on a site. Now that Ami's not doing Bushiroad supplies anymore.
Yeah, not all of them though. The Bushiroad Global Online Store does not have everything that you need.
Nope, it does not.
So, what do you think about the Eminence and Shadow? We ended up with the 7 different wedding outfits. Did you enjoy them?
I mean, I'm always down for a bridal outfit. I haven't seen that anime, so I'm not likely to buy the set. Plus, it's going to be heavily bought at my locals. But wedding gown cards are good, and we should have more of them. So
if you have not
I support Bushiroad on this decision.
I have to really open these one by one. Open link. Oh shoot, that's like small. There you go. What do you think? I showed the video with like 3 of them. There's another one.
I don't know if that's good card usage, having the Weiss card in the cake. I'm pretty sure that'll knock it down to a almost just under PSA 10 instead of a PSA 10.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
It didn't look like she had a top loader in it on it.
All right, that's 7. All right, finally. Jeez. Me forever. Okay. Going back over here. You know, the only thing that was a little bit sad about these reveals is they stopped. Like the fact that you know, what they did was they wanted to put this out so people could pre-order it, because see it ahead of time, be like, okay, wow, these are amazing looking. But I think other people like myself were hoping, you know, let's keep going with the reveals. Maybe you don't have the words associated with it. I mean, it'd be nice.
They generally do reveals closer to the set release, so I think they were doing these just as the initial teaser.
Well, yeah,
and
it's
to
for
let
the
you know that
pre-orders.
the signatures will be actual signatures.
Oh, I don't think it was about the signatures at all. It was about just showing the cards so that you can pre-order. Like, you know, hey, look, we got new illustrations, and because we already knew that there were signatures on this thing. Yeah, right there. It was more just, hey, by the way, it's pre-order time. You might want to pre-order this now. But at the same time, I mean, you look at all this. We got one Sir, 1 Shadow Rare, 5 SEC, 4 Triple Rare Plus, 10 SSP, 7 SPs, and these 7 should be the SPs that you should get. I mean, they look like an SP, your normal SPs, but I'm like, look right here. We have 10, 4, 5, 1, 1. You could have shown reveals every one of these for the next, you know, 2 weeks. I think that would 2 weeks, actually 3 weeks. That would be very, very nice, right? Just to keep it going. But you know, why wait?
That set, looking at that list of all the high rarities, it looks like a sports card set. I almost want to, you know, I almost want to sit here and contemplate: are they making this for breakers?
Anything about that? Sir, SEC. Yeah, there's a lot of rarities. That's for sure. But
I mean, it's like to me, that feels like the sports cards where you have, well, it's a gold card, so it's 1 of 50, and oh, this one's an orange one, so it's 1 of 25, and there's a 1 of 1, and a 1 of 10, and a 1 of 200, and a 1 of 5,000. That's what I feel like looking at these rarity lists right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of rarities. I mean, but at this point, we're kind of used to that, because it's normally it's like 100 and 100, right? Like 100 cards, 100 parallels. They added like the extra layers, the 20 extra, you know, up in here. So it does make.
Yeah, we have more parallels than we do actual regular cards.
Yeah, yeah, we do.
That's a bit much.
Oh, they got to make sure you're interested in it, because you know we got a booster box, we got a trial deck, we got a supply set, we got all types of stuff that you can decide to purchase on. Which again, I mean, I still hate the fact that the supply set does not get the Sir. Right there. Sir rarity cards are not included in this product, which is not good, I don't think. It'd be nice, I mean, because, you know, that would give a little bit more extra boost to the supply set, you know, to the value of it. But hey, I mean, most people are going to forget about it. Case ratios would be abysmal. SP value for the high rarity sits higher. Yeah, it's gonna be, well, it depends, right? Like I think about, what was it? Attack on Titan. What was it? The Titan, not Titan rare. It's the one with the Aaron, that climax that kept reappearing. It wasn't worth all that much at the end. I feel like I'm not gonna bother looking it up. But yeah, there was a Titan rare. It reminds me of that Shadow rare that we have in here. And the SEC. So hopefully they make them good. But yeah, I mean, it's neat. I really do hope that in the future, when it comes to pre-orders, if there's new illustrations, that they do the exact same thing. Like, actually show this. So to me, this is a step in the right direction. What I was really waiting for was to see if they continue doing it, you know, the next couple of weeks, but they stopped. Right? Because even though pre-orders officially ended last week, there's still some places with it up. I mean, you can still get it at the pre-order price. You know, like why stop? So
it's a little disconcerting to me that they didn't show the text of the cards.
Well, they're not ready for that.
I understand. I understand that they want, these packs to get collected and these cards to get collected and all, which is great. But it kind of makes me wonder if they're, if they're hiding, if they're ashamed of the text they put on the cards.
No, I don't think they have.
That's gonna suck.
I don't think they have it yet. Like, I think they got these. They're like, okay, let me get these illustrations, put them on a card, so we can ship them out. Because right, like, I think to me, the first thing that you have to do when it comes to the design of these cards is really just pick the art for it, right? Like, the text can come later, but the art really needs to actually happen. And then from there, you can give them abilities, skills, levels, cost, whatever. But you need to actually have the artwork down, and then you can slap it on. That's they have some time because this is not until April when this all comes out. Yeah.
True, but they're doing pre-orders right now, so they want people. I'm assuming they want people to cases for playset busting and stuff.
Yeah, but you would never know that. Like, any English exclusive, you're never going to know the
Right.
text ahead of time.
Well, we don't normally know the art either, so.
Well, yeah, but that's what sells. The IP,
While you're there, you could have thrown text up eyes.
Yeah, but the IP and the art are the only thing that matters at this point, right? Because no matter how it plays, I mean, because just showing these 7 cards isn't going to do anything for you, right? Because you could put the you could put the most broken text on here, like some of the other sets that we saw reveals for on the Japan side, and then come to find out it's lacking on something else to round out the deck. So
right, and that is very true, but the broken text card will at least get people going, maybe I should buy it because I don't want to, just be sitting there getting beat on by it.
Yeah, but that's not what sells right away when it comes to, like, so let's just reset here. Like, imagine you're on the JP side, and like us in the English side, we had the benefit of knowing what the words on the card for the Japanese set actually is. And
right.
you go, okay, oh great, we can buy this because the meta's good. Like, if you're a player, you're like, screw this IP, but the meta's really good on it, I can actually just pick up this set and do really well. But think about it this way: what if you live in Japan? And
I see people go from I'm not buying this set to, oh my god, I have to buy this set because of an RR level 3 finisher, and I've seen it many times over the years.
Yeah, but when do they find out on the JP side during pre-order time what the text on the card will be? After pre-orders,
there's usually a window where they show like 5 or 6 cards from the set. They don't even show the card art. It's like a white with a different color a border for whatever color the card's going to be. And it has the card text.
No, I know they did that with Quince, but that's a sometimes thing. And even then, like, it's not going to give you.
It's pretty regularly, and it'll let you know, hey, this level 3 is ungodly evil. You probably want to buy this set.
Like, to me, it's like it's IP. Like, I could care.
IP is definitely first and foremost, but you can also get sales off card text.
Yeah, you can, but I think some people just will not want to play it, like, no matter what the text is.
Okay, but if you throw the text on the cards that you have here on the screen, and you show us the text in one picture, you took care of both parties. I'm not saying that posting the pictures was bad. Actually, I thought that was a really good idea. But it's like, do the extra thing and just get it done.
Yeah, but they're not ready. They're just not. That's like a dream world when it comes to Weiss Schwarz with the product schedule that they actually have. There's no way they can do all that. And like,
then if the cards aren't done yet, okay, the pre-order window's probably closed over, maybe another week or so.
It's already closed.
Okay, they've already sent it to the printer. No, they let the printer know we need 10,000 boxes, and the printer's going to go, I don't know what I'm printing other than these 5 cards if they don't have the text and everything done.
I don't think they sent it to the print. It's too early. This thing comes out in April. Like, if anything's at the printer, it would be Fujimi would be sitting there, but this thing would come later.
I don't know. I'd have to look. I always saw cards went to the printer good 6 months before release, but who knows? I could be wrong on that.
Like, I know what Lancerlinks wrote here. Like these wouldn't all be blue. Like all these colors. So this is literally them just putting it on the card. They had art. Let's shove it on a card. We don't have text that go with it. They have no freaking clue what they're doing with this at this point. It's just here, just to tell people, hey, because how many times, how many videos have I made over and over throughout the years that said, by the way, hey, you might want to tell people there's pre-orders out there for Ruby, for Avatar, any of these English exclusive Guilty Gear.
That's been our complaints for years.
Yeah. So that's what they that's what they did. Yeah. Right. They gave us something that
we always joke that I always say that Bushiroad does everything half-assed. To me, this feels it's good that they're doing this. Actually, I'd say it's great that they're doing this, but it's still half-assed because they didn't put the freaking text in.
Yeah, I mean,
to go and do it all the way, put the text in, so like me and Lancerlinks can go, oh my God, we don't want to be on the receiving end of that and not have it in our arsenal and then pre-order it. Wedding gown cards and some good text, I might be tempted to buy, where if it's just Eminence and Shadow, I haven't watched the anime, so whatever.
But truthfully,
half my locals is going to have it.
But truthfully, is that how Weiss Schwarz should have been played?
It really depends on the person. Well, I know.
So
I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, pre-order time. I don't see again, because we have the experience of being able to see JP to English. So to me, this experience right here, not knowing what the words are on the text, is literally the Weiss Schwarz experience. Like when you first get it. So JP people don't have that benefit of knowing every card text that they get. I mean, it'd be nice to get a sample, right, but most people are pre-ordering.
I'll give you a perfect example. Oshinoko, I was actually on the fence about buying it. And while the pre-orders were going up, all of a sudden they printed the level 3 Kana. And I'm a Kana fan. I went, well, crap. I got to buy this set. And I ended up buying set 1 and 2.
What happened when people found out? What happened when people found out about Miku in the newest set, and they're like, "Oh my God, buy up all the Miku cards," and then finding out it's not the greatest when you get the rest of the reveals. So it's, to me, it's like, it's still, I could put whatever text on here on the screen to make you think you want to buy it, but if it still sucks, in the end of the day, you're gonna be pissed. Like, it doesn't make sense to me to like show text when you don't know the full set, like, or buying something when you don't know the full thing. I mean, you either wanted it or you didn't want it. So that, I think that's the player's conundrum, right?
I would agree with you, but I've seen too many Avenue Mujika fans who's never watched the anime. Or I shouldn't say Avenue Mujika fans. I should say Avenue Mujika players that have never watched the anime. So apparently the level 1 Oblivious sold those cards.
Yeah, but when did they pre-order it? And are you talking about
I wouldn't
JP?
Be able to tell you. I would assume, honestly, it was after the cards were revealed, due to the fact that the English supply was very lacking. But
yeah. Text not in English. Knowing meta strength would avoid the situation where players suddenly feel crunched to buy. Watsi also expects folks to pre-order without knowing. I mean, that's any card game, right? Like I feel like that's any card game. That's why I'm like, there's no reveals. Like, people just see card art and they go, I'm either in for it or I'm not. And Weiss Schwarz is at least finally giving this to it. So to me, it's like, to expect actual text on these things is asking a little bit too much, given like what we've seen already with it. So to me, it's like, you're either in or out. You see these arts, you're in or out. And you hope that enough collectors open it that if you want it, you can still get it at a cheap price. If not, you get screwed, and that's what happens on the English side, right? Yeah, about knowing the combo play style and band.
I mean, there's a lot of sets I will buy no matter what. I don't know a single card in Cinderella Grey, and I've already bought my playset, paid for it, and everything else. But
well, that's the point, right?
We know my Uma fandom's going to make that an automatic buy. But if I'm on the fence about something, I'd like to see a card or two.
But that's Weiss Schwarz. Weiss Schwarz has always been what we said, waifu wars. You have an IP, you love that IP, you're going to buy that IP and play with it. And there's going to be an example inside of the cards that you see tonight where someone did that. You're going to be walking into a room and potentially your deck is going to get destroyed, but you play that deck because you love that IP. So whether Eminence and Shadow is going to be amazing or not, there's going to be people that with these arts are going to buy into it, and there's enough publicity about it that they will purchase this. Yeah, it'll be amazing, yes, for sure. So I think that I don't think I want to talk about any of these right here. I think that's pretty much it. So let's just get into your favorite cards. Can you guess my favorite card? You know what my
favorite card that you got this year?
Yeah.
Actually, you really haven't been growling much about your purchases.
Well, I can't.
I'm not real sure.
I cannot talk about my purchases, but I will show my favorite. Oh, you actually, it's not a joke. I actually enjoy it. I want to try out this setup too. So bear with me one moment while I actually do this. Later on, if I have time, I will try to pull my favorite card. But here, this 1 minute. I know you can't see anything yet. Boom, where is it? Oh, here's my desk. Look, I got my microphone, I got my hand. So instead of that tripod that I had before, I got this.
While we're waiting for Big B to do his setup, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, guys.
Look, it's right here on my screen. Favorite card. Yeah, you all know it. Right there. Vending machine. Freaking vending machine. It was obviously the WWE card. No, it's vending machine. One of the best animes of 2025. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's an SR. I mean, they didn't give it a signature card, which is a little bit sad. But that's what ends up happening. All right, screw it. Let's do this. I had the light on now. It's really dark here. Once I turned it off. Okay, let's see. So, giveaway. This is the giveaway. All right, so again, what happened was you needed to send me your name plus pictures of your favorite cards or sealed that you got this year. Why I said this year? Because I've asked you before about your favorite card from the past, and you would send me the exact same picture. So we didn't do that this year. 7 winners today will receive a $15 TCG Player gift card funded by users like you that use this TCG Player link. So if you like doing these and you use TCG Player, it's free to you. Money comes back to me, and then I could do these giveaways. Okay, great, thanks. All right, so first up is Lancerlings. Hey, Lancerlings. So for this year, it mainly focused on a trading buying hololive cards needed for my deck. Otherwise, out of everything, it was finding the amazing Goblin Slayer so cheap and pulling the TD Utena and number 1 Mortis SIR. So I mean, you can see right here, Lancerlings didn't decide to cover over the serial number of the Mortis. You can see it's a number 01 right there. So instantly that should be $25,000. It has not been sent to PSA for some reason. I'm just joking about that, I'm just saying that. But there you go. It's a lovely serial number SIR. Can you only imagine if they would have got AGRs on those? That's just me, being a little bit salty about that. But you can see these lovely Gura. Look at Gura right there, just spanning all the way over there. Isn't that amazing?
I am like 1,000% jealous right now
of all that. Yeah, Mori there.
Yeah. No. I'm a huge Mortis and Mutsumi fan.
Okay. Yeah, number 1.
Yeah, literally, at my locals, I bought most of a case of Avenue, and then a local player walked in and bought a couple boxes, and he hit the SSP, and now I'm seeing the SIR, and it's like, oh man,
isn't that nice?
This is a pretty awesome pickup collection. Also, very cute polka sleeves.
Yeah, there we are. It's very lovely. Yeah. So there we go. Anything else? Anything else you got to say? Best Girl, her big plush comes out in January. Nice. Okay.
Lancer, where did you get your plush for her? Because mine got canceled on Ami. I have the regular Mortis that you've seen on pictures on my global reports, but my actual Mortis got canceled for some reason. Yeah, you might want to check your emails because from the person who does our Ami orders, mine got canceled.
Sucks. Yeah.
Well, that's good. If yours didn't, that's really good news.
That's weird. So they must just didn't like you when they canceled. I mean, because it's weird. You would think all of them would get canceled. Unless they oversold.
It's possible.
All right, we got next one, Chris I. Here's a few of my fave cards that I have, and we got this lovely graded card right there. What do you think? Lovely. It's a 10. Was it 10 centering, 10 edges, 10 corners, and 9.5 surface? Brutal. But you also got another favorite of mine, Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. This is Union Arena, if you did not know. Gem Mint 10s. Have you watched Bleach at all, Audrey? Are you still not a Bleach fan?
In the early 2000s?
So you did not watch 1000-Year Blood War. I will tell you again.
I did a couple episodes and it just wasn't for me.
What? When they were all getting blasted at the beginning? Judum. Yeah, 1000-Year Blood War. There's a lot of blood as the title.
Those cards do look really good, though.
Yeah, I like the shine. You can see that. I mean, Byakuya over there, you know, I mean, not that his hair didn't look lovely before, but you got some rainbow foiling coming in on there, which is makes them.
Also, those are really great slab holders.
Yeah, actually, it is. There you go, PSA. What are your thoughts on PSA while we're here? Let it all out. What do you think about PSA and buying? Buying up Beckett? Man,
I think it's absolutely awful, but. You know, I was raging a little bit on the Discord about it because I do think it's absolutely awful. But I had to kind of agree with the rest of the group that what does it matter? Because people agreed with them anyway. And I'm like, yeah, you guys are right.
Yep.
So that's I went from being very upset and ragey and posting hate-filled comments on YouTube channels discussing it and blasting collectors to Kingdom Come to it doesn't matter.
The second I saw you
be angry.
The second you sent that, I was like, it doesn't even matter. Like that's like the first thing I wrote. Yeah. I was like, all right, whatever, I don't care.
I was like, really? Really, you're gonna shoot down my rant like that?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. That's people are gonna still use PSA. People complained about upcharging. People complained about them rigging some of the things, or like an employee or somebody rigging something. But in the end, people still sent it. People complain about Beckett and how hard it is, and then they made it easy, and then they rigged some stuff, or an employee did something shady, and you know what? People still send it there. So I mean, in the end, you're gonna keep sending it. Who cares?
There was a YouTube comment where the guy literally is complaining about PSA, and then at the end of his comment goes, "Yeah, I'm working on a submission."
Yeah, I mean that's so anybody complaining about it's like,
all right.
If you're not going to change your way, then you can stop complaining.
Philip, I'll go ahead and take that answer. I'll comment on that. I do a little bit of grading. I'm not one of those people who grade everything, but I do have probably about 20 cards graded at this point. I do it partially for keeping the cards safe. But I think it makes a good display. Like if I do really well this Saturday at locals on my report on Weiss Schwarz Global, you're going to see a Palmer, a graded Palmer card. For my center marker on the Weiss table. They work really good for things like that. And I also never have to worry about the card getting bent, creased, or whatever. It's in a slab, and the company I use actually gives you like these really pretty boxes that you can slide the slabs into, so they're even protected there as well.
Yeah.
So, and it is kind of a thrill to get your grade back, open it up. It's like ripping a pack. Tag I think actually packages theirs in booster packs. So you open up the booster pack and get your slab out, and there is fun to that. You do get the thrill of opening the card again, and
I'm still not there yet. I can't grade. I just can't do it. It's not the same. I don't know if anybody messed with my card. I want my card. All I need is a sleeve and, you know, something hard plastic around that and a card easel. That's all I need, and I got plenty of card easels. That's
Thomas, I absolutely agree with you. It is sketchy as heck.
yeah.
Me and No Dizzle from the Discord ran into that big time like about a month ago.
As you say that, here's your card.
It is what it is.
Here's your card.
What's that?
As you say that, here's your card. You got
okay.
a 9.5 on your card. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely not. I cannot figure. I was docked on a 9 on the corners, and I cannot figure out why.
Okay,
I haven't taken a loop to the card yet. If I get a hold of one, I'm going to, because I can't find it.
Do you wanna read your thing on the?
Before I sent that thing over, I was looking over it hard.
Do you wanna read your thing on the screen so I don't have to read it since you're here anyways?
Sure. Actually, I can't see the whole thing because of the picture.
You just talk about it.
Okay. Well, in short, basically, this card was a present. We ran our Azur Lane Meister Cup, and funny enough, five people. We had 6 people. 5 had Avenue Mujika decks. 2 were trial decks. 3 were meta decks, and then my significant other borrowed my Mygo build. You know, just to sign up for the tournament and even it out. He wiped the floor with all these meta decks in the room. It was laughable. I mean, the games weren't even close. He's just smacking us around. So for all you Mygo enthusiasts who say who believe in hashtag Mygo superiority, my local Avenue Meister Cup was totally that. And so my significant other's like, I'm not into this card. You can have it, you know, because we were originally. My initial thought was when he won it was to put it up for sale, you know, and try to make some money back on it. You know, pay for all the gas we spend to go to our locals or something. And he's like, nah, go ahead and keep it. So despite finishing 3rd, I got the card. And then a gentleman who goes by No Dizzle in the Big B Discord went ahead and he worked with me to get it to Beckett through his LGS, and I highly disagree with that grade. But it looks the picture doesn't do it justice with the gold label and all the gold trim on the card art. I could not get a good picture of it to save my life, unfortunately. But I really appreciated that, you know, I have people that could help me get such a wonderful thing into my collection, you know.
Yep.
No Dizzle, I've never met him in person. You know, we talk sometimes on Discord, you know, and he was nice enough to help me grade it. My significant other decided to forego several $100s and just hand it to me. You know, it's probably not the coolest thing. You know, all the cards I've seen before already are way better than it. But for me, it just meant a lot because it was kind of a gift and was really just all the kindness of the community to help me get it.
There you go.
Yes, it is a pop 1.
Yeah, pop 1. Right. That's right, people. Okay.
Mine's the only one graded that I know of.
Oh, yeah. Keep looking. You never know. No, probably not.
Yep.
Because the people that win it probably will play with, or I hear will play with it or free it from its plastic slab. Tomb. I forget what people say. Tomb. There it is. Thank you. All right. Justin B 2824. I've only been collecting for 3 months now, so I'm still having fun doing it on a budget and having long ways to go. My favorite sets are Azur Lane and Nikke for the beautiful pinup style illustrations. Prince of Wales is the best. I actually really enjoyed this one a lot because, as you see, it's something about the budgets, right? You know, you could spend a bunch of money on this, and I'm not dissing anybody that spends a ton of money on this. It's you do it within your budget, and you know, just taking a look at it. This is what I keep saying over and over again. As you see on the screen, we have an SR and a PR card. All right, and like if you look at the prices of these things, nothing like insanely crazy. But when I look at the art, when I look at the foil on the one on the right, I mean, it looks very freaking beautiful. And you know, it's just because you're collecting cards or playing with them, you don't have to destroy your budget doing so. So I definitely say congratulations on doing the responsible thing and doing that. And then, you know, obviously we have a figure in the middle. There you go. Budget and enjoy. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was nice. I mean, especially when TCG Player had that stored credit back. I mean, picking these up potentially was a great time to do so. Looks really great. Prince of Wales looks awesome in that picture.
That is a really nice setup.
That card, yeah. Yeah, you don't have to. I mean,
the butt promos are also pretty notorious. So I mean, I know it's just an SR, but it is one of the butt promos. So that makes it infinitely awesome. I mean, everybody wants their wife hunched over in high heels with a gun.
Yeah. And it's one of the reasons why I say Nikke and Weiss was better than the Union Arena one, because Union Arena covered them over, which is it was an interesting move by them. So there it is. Yeah. Again, I really respect that, you're willing to show this, even though it's not like some crazy cards, crazy price cards. I think this is still freaking amazing. I mean, I just showed mine right at the beginning of this. It was a Vending Machine SR, was one of my favorite cards of this year that I got. And I actually do mean that. So there we go. All right, Thomas, best girl Nodoka. I will say, Thomas, that is one of the truest statements that we got going on. I was one of the people that was like, oh, I love Nodoka. But other people didn't seem to really take a liking to her, but it's okay. It's okay. So we got a 9.5 gem mint over there. Bushiroad making some questionable decisions, but still putting out awesome looking cards. And that's actually true. Like when you think about some of the stuff they did this year, definitely could have been way better. I wish they would go back and reflect on what they messed up on this year. But of course, they don't have time for that. They just keep moving full steam ahead. So we got Nodoka over there, giving you a little wink, but that's not all, because we got more Nodokas. What do you think? We got a play set.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're SPs, right? I can't really see on my phone.
Yeah, they're SPs.
Phone very well. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, no, they're shiny, lovely SPs. Yeah, no,
that is a really cute art for winter. I actually really like the snowflakes and stuff on the foiling.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't get enough love. She's the forgotten one. She's a little sad.
She is the one you told me to pick for when I put in for the best girl on the Twitter drawing.
No, I didn't. Yeah. I told you to pick Koga.
Yeah, you told me to pick. I said because I posted in the Discord. I don't know who to pick. You said pick Nodoka.
No, it wasn't her. It was Koga. Like, I think Koga. Her name.
No, pretty sure it was Nodoka. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it was the other one, because the other people didn't like her because I forget her thing, but it wasn't a character people liked, especially for her puberty syndrome thing. It was not good. They're also budget friendly. Yes, I know. These things are definitely budget friendly as well. Yeah, people didn't like the other girl. You picked the other girl. Trust me. This girl's there. Okay. No one really hates Nodoka. It's just she's kind of like a background character. Sadly. She does. Trainer Dell here. If you did not know about Trainer Dell, he does have a YouTube channel out there. He's done Weiss before. He does a bunch of other games. I feel like I took a step back from Weiss for lack of interest. Bushiroad messing up all over the place. I mean, you could take a look at YouTube and see how many videos of Weiss Schwarz exist this week, this month, right? People have just disappeared. And English sets, Rurouni Kenshin and Nikke were tough passes. I did enjoy playing at the Pasadena Regionals with my Ruka waifu deck. That's what I was talking about earlier, about a deck that's probably going to get destroyed. Despite going 3-3, I was truly hyped for the Japanese Volume 2 Rent-A-Girlfriend set, and having a new Ruka deck just makes me so happy. I dove deeper into Pokemon by going to the World Championship event in Anaheim. I know a lot of people had fun there, and getting lucky getting through the online queues with these Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. Collecting my Pokemon Black Team and Illustration Rares was such a high. I am enjoying my latest series where I am building a Pokemon trainer team folder, and I am planning to showcase more trainers in the future. So again, if you like Pokemon, check out his channel. So what we got here? We got bam, Ruka. He's played this a few times. I know he's played his girlfriend on some of the videos that he did for Weiss Schwarz. I know he's did some tournament or event reports, kind of that kind of style video. Yeah, playing with Ruka. I think it's pretty cool. Even though a lot of people don't like Ruka, I mean, hey, I mean, she has some good qualities about her. I do enjoy Ruka myself. So there you go. Have you seen, I know I've asked you this in the past, have you seen Rent a Girlfriend up to this point now?
I watched the first couple episodes, and
still haven't done it.
It's another one that I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got this Anaheim backpack. Do you enjoy? Yeah.
I do want to give a props to someone taking a waifu deck to a regional though. That I love seeing it. You know, even if you would have went 1 in 5, that's still pretty fucking awesome. And I wish more people did that in our game.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, and he found some that he likes, and he played Weiss Schwarz as per thought of what it actually meant. Like held that in there.
Did you see any videos of that Anaheim event? He met the World Championships.
Oh yeah, it was pretty nuts.
Oh my word! I watched a Deep Pocket Monster video, and like one of his parts was he went to Anaheim to get Japanese Gengars, and that event, wow!
Yeah, it's amazing.
Bushiroad will put like 10% of that event in what we get. Oh my god!
Yeah, if they get
Pokemon people are spoiled.
If they can get the money one day to do that, if they get the popularity, that'd be amazing. But yeah, no, they put on a heck of a show. They did the whole merchandise as best they could. You had to sign up for a lottery, so that's what he was talking about there. You know, to go in and get some exclusive items, which is really, really nice. That was good. That was the one with the jukebox that I was like, is that actually a jukebox? So there's that. And we got some more stuff here. And then, oh, look at that. We got the Charizard down there. And lastly, we got the little bit of a binder. I'm just looking at these. That's why I'm quiet. Looking at this.
Oh, me too. I'm sorry.
So by the way, like anybody,
the mouse on the bench is actually a really pretty. I'd say that's a very pretty card.
Yeah. No, it really is. I always say that that way because there was a Pokemon Go event where you had, I think you had to pay like $2 to do it or something, and I did it, and there was a group of like 6 of us that all did it. They all got like 5, 6, 7, 8 shinies. I got 0 the entire thing. I caught every one of those suckers and I got 0. I was pissed. So anytime I see that Pokemon, it just reminds me of the anger that I had from that day. Yeah, it's
Pokemon inciting PTSD.
Yeah, that's basically what I had. By the way, so again, anybody that emailed me one of these pictures, I didn't write back to any of you, I don't believe. And that's because if I didn't say it before, I said it last year, where when I built this slides 30 minutes before this went live, because I don't want to think about any of this stuff. I don't want to see your cards ahead of time. I don't want to do that. I want as very little preparation as possible. I literally just copy and paste very quickly to create this. So that's why I was very interested. That's why I'm looking at your cards now while they're appearing here on the screen. I just enjoy that part about all of this. All right, and we have the Clannad Lover. This is not Clannad, by the way. It is One Piece. My favorite card that I pulled this year is this Blackbeard card from One Piece. There you go, Marshall D. Teach, the 4 Emperors. What do you think? Shiny. I mean, I don't know how much it's worth now with all the One Piece going to the freaking moon, but there you go. One Piece all the way.
I was gonna say, is this is the Clannad Lover a pretty rich fellow now?
Yeah, maybe. This thing has skyrocketed, went to the moon. Oh man, it's Walmart Wednesday. I don't even know what they're gonna put on Walmart. Sorry, I'm just seeing all these things. Oh shoot, and it's not it. But yeah, you probably potentially rich. There you go.
Is this a manga art? Is this one of the manga arts? Chat? Does anybody know?
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm moving on. There you go. And this is my sister's submission. You can see right here. If you do not know, this is from Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering, the new box that they have out there, the Chocobo. And the cool part about that is if you cannot see it, you can see up around here, there's all this foiling all around. Throughout, there's a little Chocobo at the bottom right down here, but they have tracks. So this is the track card. I think it was like $70-some or something like that, and there's the box behind it. which looks really, really, really cool. So my sister is.
The tracks are cool.
Yeah.
The tracks are really cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. I like it a lot. It's feast or famine when it comes to those cards, though. I don't know if you've seen the prices on them. Some are like way down there in price, and some are decently high. So it's just it's really cool what they've done with Final Fantasy and Magic the Gathering. They definitely did it justice. Nice, yeah, the Chocobo print on there makes me want to play Final Fantasy, but I put too many hours into that game. I can't do it again. I remember the first time I died to this guy, the guy with the knife and the lantern. That sucked. Yeah, he just walks up to you and knifes you.
Remember to save beforehand.
Yeah, it's probably not, because you don't think you're gonna die, right? You go throughout the game and you just don't think you're gonna die. I mean, there's plenty of people out there that had that same experience. I mean, in any game, right? You're going along, everything's all great and fine in the world, and then you just walk up on somebody and they mess you up. And then you just lost like 2 or 3 hours of your life. And then you don't ever want to play it again. Or at least that's how I felt. that's
I'm too paranoid, so I save
all the time.
What
about Resident Evil when you only had so many ink ribbons? Yeah, something like that where you couldn't just save all the time.
Never played
Yeah, like I remember Resident Evil 2. I mean, they gave you enough ink ribbons depending on like the difficulty or whatever, but it's you can't just save all the time. Like you don't have enough ink ribbons to type on the typewriter.
I would get in trouble because I'd probably burn through them really quick.
Yeah, no, it's a problem. Hey man, New Dawn Gaming TCG. If you have not seen him out there, he's done many Pokemon videos. I think pretty much daily. So check that out. Does a lot of nice shorts. Way better production value than I could ever imagine. So, hey, don't have a budget time to hang out, but want to say love the stream and content, bro. Hope y'all are doing awesome. Yes, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. But no, I appreciate it. I actually won one of his giveaways. I didn't expect to do that, because, I do this. So I know what it means to give back to said community. So, it was really cool. I was like, what is this? Why is my name on the screen? It's weird to spin wheels myself and then have my name on a wheel and actually landing and winning. So that was pretty nuts to me. And that is actually it. So unfortunately, the Weiss Schwarz or videos and content and all that is dead. So here is your wheel. And if you've been paying attention to all of this, there's only 8 people and there's 7 winners. And Variety Wednesday just ripped a bunch of Union Arena and got some Digimon on the way. And yeah, I passed yours on. Other dude donated packs, and a bunch of packs got given out to kids on the next one. That's awesome. Yeah, so if you want a place to check out, a wholesome place, go check them out. Really great. Okay, I don't tell you to like and subscribe to me. I tell you to like and subscribe to other people. So if you could go out there
to New Dawn. Tell you guys to like and subscribe to Big B, and you guys need to do it if you haven't done it already.
I don't ever do that. So let me just do this wheel. Obviously, normally I say the first 2 don't count, but today it's just going to count. And the reason for that is because I just want to see. You're all gonna win, by the way. I just want to see at what point my sister actually gets picked. Because is she
unlucky?
She's the 8th person, so I'm just gonna give her something instead. I just want to see. I want to see if she lands on number 8 or somewhere in the 7. All right, so there's 7 normies and 1 sister, so everybody will win. I just have to know if my sister would have actually won or not. Oh, come on. Oh, Mr. Lancer Langs, congrats. So again, yeah, thanks for everybody sending in cards. Like I said, it was one of those things where I just wanted to see cards, people enjoying, cards for what it is and not about money, which is what Pokemon, I would say even Pokemon content. Like, again, you have New Dawn Gaming right here doing really, really nice stuff, but you see a lot of content out there that's about like scalpers and resellers and prices, and I know I do some of that stuff too, but like it gets that whole negative feeling, it takes it away. So she got picked number 5. All right, who would have been last? Who would have not made it? I'm giving it to all of you, but who would have lost? Oh, it's so close. It was Thomas. You would have lost, but you will all get $15 TCG player gift cards, like I said. So, bang, there you go. Just finish you out.
I'm going to be buying pre-rin singles.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so
there's
thanks.
that. I don't know if I posted it in the Discord, but one of the RRs has jumped up to like $7-8 a pop. So I'm gonna grab a 4-set now.
Well, you can. So the gift cards. What day is it today? Today is Wednesday night. So I will have it to you at the very latest Saturday. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't screw anybody over if you intended on getting that anytime soon. But it'll be Saturday at the very, very latest. Okay, it's just how it's gonna be. Just because laziness, but hopefully it'll be before then, right? Like, so somewhere between now, and I already have your emails, obviously, with these pictures in it. So you're just going to get an email back from me with the code inside of there. So again, thank you everybody who sent in all these lovely freaking cards. I say that freaking with love, by the way, love, because I could feel all the love inside of all these, which is what's really amazing about it. So that's why when people say, I thought you just do Weiss Schwarz or just talk about that, it's not really, because like if you look at all these different images here of these cards, we got Magic the Gathering, you got One Piece, you got Pokemon, right? You got all these different cards, Weiss Schwarz, of course, that there's a lot of love and meaning behind it, and it doesn't have to be expensive. So I think that's part of the reason why I have this extreme hatred of people talking about, I know I talk about card prices, but when they go, this card is one out of something, or it's limited, so it should be expensive, I have this hatred for it. You know why? Because this right here tells me everything I need to know. It's like, in your heart of hearts, it doesn't matter if this card right here exists or this card here exists, because this is all this person wants or cares about. And you know, when people have so much of a focus on this card should be worth this much because of X factor, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You collect what you love. That's why I'm always, you know, like, again, why I don't open a lot of packs, or I'm not in any rush to do it. It's because it's a lifelong journey. You know, I want to remember mine for what it is, and we all have different reasons for collecting, or if you want it right now or not. But for me, it's like I want to enjoy it for what it is within a budget, because I could just buy a ton of this stuff, but no, it's fun to just go through your life and actually have it now. It means more to me that way. But of course, we all collect in different ways. I mean, look at this. This is freaking amazing right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem.
I think that's one of the nicest things about Weiss. I mean, we have a great game. We have, you know, our card values are good. We have big chase foils, and we have all that stuff that we're supposed to have. But I think at its core, you have, okay, Pokemon, I'm going to pick on it a little bit, and I'm not trying to say this to be offensive, but, you know, kids that are now adults thought Charizard is awesome, and that's great, and they love their Charizard. But I think with Weiss Schwarz, I think the waifu thing is a little deeper, and you really get people that have genuine, extreme affection for the franchises and the characters in it. I think that's kind of Weiss Schwarz's advantage.
Yeah.
You know, because you have that pull. You have, I think her name is Anus, the girl from Nikke on, I forget the person's name, display, and I'm really sorry because I actually think that's one of the cooler pictures today. But you know, that an SR that would normally be something that would, in Pokemon, that rarity slot would just get tossed aside. But in Weiss, you know, it's getting put with a figure in a hard case because that guy or gal, sorry, probably has put 100 hours in that game at least playing that character. And I have a feeling if they probably have more merch for her than just a figure and a card.
Yeah.
You know, true. They probably put a lot of time and emotional energy into that girl.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there we are. So yeah, definitely lovely overall. By the way, Walmart Wednesday, it's too late for me now. I just saw it pop up. If you did not do Walmart Wednesday or still want to attempt at doing it, tonight what we have is Prismatic Evolution Mini Tins, Mega Charizard UPC, Phantasmal Flames ETB, Phantasmal Flames Booster Bundle, 3-pack blisters, and 3-pack blister case. So I had this live here for all of you tonight, and I'm missing out on all that. So that's how much I care. Not too late. I've been like, you're in line. Oh, shoot. No, because I had to log in.
Did you see Thomas's comment in chat?
Thank you, Big V and Audrey. Oh, I read that quietly to myself, but I didn't say anything out loud.
I was waiting for you to say something on it. Thomas, I really appreciate that. And I love our interactions on Discord. I mean, they're pretty fun. So, I mean, I definitely appreciate you being a part of my hobby as well. And, you know, I'm going to take the chance to say the same thing for Big B. You know, it's really, I still look back with a laugh at, you know, how being you know, got together, and I think we're friends now. I think it's pretty safe to say.
Everything that's happened that led to this point, to a certain point in life, yeah.
Yeah, that, you know, that I think yeah, I'm pretty 100% sure I'm gonna say friends. We're definitely friends. And you know, and how awesome that's been. And you know, I agree with Thomas. You're a pretty big part of my hobby too. Even when I get mad at you for saying something that I totally disagree with.
It's all right. We're I'm gonna say many things that make people angry. I more often than not probably say things that most people won't say. Like
you're the I think in the Discord, I think you and I balance each other out. You're my arch nemesis in the Discord.
Arch nemesis. That's pretty rough. I have to put my microphone here. I need to figure this all out. But yeah, my microphone's here. You could say reset.
I'm the Joker to your Batman.
Look at that. We got a bunny girl. Hopefully this is not scary to anybody out there. You still need a ETB and a UPC for Phantasmal. Yeah. I have all that. I need a regular ETB. That's what I needed. But today, I said I was hoping I'd pull the card that I really wanted. Actually, the card I really wanted is from this box. We already opened a little bit of it earlier, so I might as well finish the box right. Might as well do it and hope for the best, because what I really want to pull this week is the Karumi. I have way more boxes of this, but like I said, I'm going to do this over time. I'm going to savor it. Savor good luck. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now I'm going to tear this open.
Woo, look at that spicy Matt.
Yeah, the Risei Overture. That was the one that I got for this congratulations. Was it congratulations? I forget what it was. It was you know, you had to mail it in over to Japan to get it. You turn in over a card, so that was very fun. Weiss and such helped me with that. You know, the actual mail-in of that. So that was really cool. But yes, here we go. I can't really even see that. Congratulations card, yeah. It's been a while since I opened some Risei. Oh, Karumi, please. Karumi. I don't have to take more of this stuff out, but I'm just hoping that I get, finally, an amazing looking Karumi card. No, not today, not today. Well, let me just take all the packs. I'm just opening all the packs out of this box. So, hope for the best. But yes, I do like Risei. I still say, when I look at Risei versus Weiss Schwarz Rosé, I'm a Risei Overture guy. Like, there's something about Risei that's better to me than what we got going on. But maybe they'll change that in the future for me. But yes, I'm very excited for Fujimi Fantasia Bunko, even though I think the best Karumi looking SP comes from this box here. So that's why I'm excited. Got White Queen over here. What do you think? Remember White Queen had an SP with no signature on it. Would you buy that?
It wouldn't fit my budget.
If you could afford it. I still hate it, because who cares if it's an error card? It's missing the SP. I'd be really pissed if I got it. And I get it. You could sell it. You probably get more and buy like 3 of those SPs, 5 of those SPs, whatever. But, you know, in the end, I'd be really pissed if I end up getting that. Like, the heck is this? I want my signature. but that's coming from a person that wouldn't sell it.
If I was more of a fan of Dow, I'd probably be mad because I'd want the card for my personal collection. So like if I hit a Palmer SP without an SP, that would be really awkward. But obviously, but I wouldn't be selling anyway. So yeah, I'd probably want the signed one over that. But it would be what it is.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't give up the card.
Is what it is. All right, last pack of Date a Bullet, which I almost feel like is gonna let me down. I swear I have the worst luck ever when it comes to this. This is why I buy cases, because if I don't buy cases, I will never get an SP. Oh, I do like this one. Take a look at this double rare. Nightmare or Queen. That was a cool looking card. Oh, nope. Not to be. All right, well, it'll be another week when I get to open the next one. But unfortunately, this box is very sad to me. There's expensive cards in there. Oh, that's always good. I always say that, but I'm never gonna sell these, so it doesn't really matter the price. Bang Dream. What I'm looking for, Bang Dream, is it's going to be the Arisa, because I will tell you, I don't think I've ever seen that Arisa SP show up on TCG Player.
I've seen it. It was for sale on Global recently, but it was graded.
Yeah, but not on TCG. I have not seen that on there. So this is, if you don't know, Bang Dream Girls Band Party Countdown Collection. This is a fun one. They have really nice shiny cards. For a while there, it was hard to get some of the singles. And then Bushiroad has now brought that with them on tour. Actually, let me just take all these out. All right. So I really want to get something tonight. I don't know if it's gonna happen, and I don't think I'm gonna do that thing where I just keep going until I get one, because this will be an endless stream. You should have saw when I did Dengenki. I was so pissed. It took so long to actually end up with an SP. It was all at the bottom. Ugh. More Phonica. Look at these lovely shiny cards, though. Look freaking amazing. But you know my thoughts when it comes to these booster boxes. Not the happiest of comments to Bushiroad. I really wonder if they still watch my videos or not. They did watch my videos for a while. I know, because they responded to a couple things that I said, but I wonder if they just given up on me. Like, we don't need to hear this guy's comments anymore.
I should ask him next time I call.
Do you watch his videos anymore? Oh, I love this one. Misaki.
Misaki is a girl.
And
Misaki is a girl.
Not
oh my
in the
God.
bear suit. Not a bear. I love Misaki. That is one of my favorite characters out of all of Bang Dream. The last one. So in the end, if I don't get it, at least I got Misaki, but I really love Arisa. So please give me Arisa. I did that voice actor collection for her. Oh no, but I ended up with a Yukina. Not the right one. This is very sad. So what should we do to end the sadness here?
I'm trying to remember what the text is on that Yukina.
This is
because it was. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It doesn't matter. You can't see that. It's too bad.
Yeah.
Moving on. I'm gonna open a couple, because and then we're just gonna.
If it's her quote unquote Ricky effect card, then it's actually pretty valuable.
Yeah, some of these were. I know the Risa toilet reprint was really, really nice. Really, really nice. And then you have the Kasumi. So we got Nikke. That is a fresh $63 booster box at this point. I'm not gonna open all this because I don't want this to drag on. So I'm going to open a couple, and then we're gonna say goodnight, as I hope and pray that I get some of that Pokemon. This is tough. I know people take a knife across it, but I don't have knives. I have cats, and I don't want to knife my cat. As she's over there right now, walking around. So here we go.
A whatnot streamer I watch has a retractable knife that comes out of a cat paw.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it looks like a claw when it comes out of the cat paw.
That's actually really cool. There we go, Nikke. What I'm gonna do here is I'll just open 4 packs, as in I'm gonna pick the first 2 and then the first 2 of the other side, because I always like talking about 2s. Pack 2, and then whatever. I'll do the next one.
Is that a Christmas tree on the box topper?
Huh? Oh yeah, it was. Bam.
Then there you go. It's fitting.
Yeah,
you got the Christmas.
It's time.
Christmas.
Oh my god, my cat is about to jump on here. There she is. Look at me. I have a cat too. There you go. I'm gonna put her under here. This is Lily. Take a look. There's my cat, Lily. So now I can also be a Weiss YouTuber with a cat. You want to open some packs with me, huh? No? Alright, well, I guess not. Her butt is in my way. Interesting. I don't know what to do here now. But I will attempt to open this with my cat just sitting on here. Yeah. It would be... I always had this dream of, like, my cat being able to open a booster pack with me. So I don't have to tear this open. It'd be cool if she could pull out her claw and just, like, slice the top of it, and then I could just open it up. How nice would that be? Have like a cat assistant, but that's never going to happen. Huh. All right, Nikke. So everything else has let me down to this point. We got some Christmas spirit. I think this is gonna be amazing. Here we go. Hey, Lily. And then I got, oh, she's coming back. Hey. Hey.
She likes the mat.
Yeah, she does love the mat. Everybody loves a great bunny girl. That's what we got going on. Bam. Piercing Red Fang, which I know those PR cards have been pretty amazing. Here we go. Some more of the same. And lastly, that. So how do you like it, Nikke? Are people still like playing the heck out of it or not really?
It's still, it's probably top set in the meta on English side.
Jeez. You know, I almost feel like I'm out of the loop when it comes to Weiss Schwarz, because I'm normally on top of that stuff when it comes to the tournaments and all that stuff. Even though I don't play, like I'm normally on top of that because obviously that has something to do with card prices. But I just feel like I've fallen out of that. So this year has been pretty brutal for Weiss.
Right, actually, not much has changed.
I love Naga. Favorite
AZL,
out of the set.
Azur Lane had a really good showing at California the other day, but it's pretty much Nikke, Avenue Mujica.
Man, I'm getting a lot of her. She just wants to be on the screen tonight. Teach her to play Weiss.
Photobombing your stream.
Yeah, I wish I could teach her to play. That'd be nice. I could play her, because my wife, there is no way ever she's gonna be playing any sort of card game. She won't play Monopoly. She won't play War. She said we're all too competitive. She walks away whenever we try to play a game. So it sucks because we always end up needing like one more person. It'd be nice if she wants to play a game with us. But no, in this household, when it comes to my sister, brother, it's cutthroat. We're all trying to win. Cheating if necessary. Oh, dang. Look at all these Nikke cards. I can see why these booster boxes have gone back to $63. Can you see it?
There's something shiny back there, I think.
Oh, you're looking ahead? How about this aquamarine? Very nice. That's all you got to see. Nope.
Oh, no, but one. It was just a regular climax.
It was just the regular. You got me tricked. You tricked me. The last one.
The light tricked me. And it's sad because I actually played that climax. I should have recognized it.
All right. All right. All right. Dude, I want to get something on this. I think I have to keep going. Oh, there we go. Bang, we got something. Here we go. ACPU freeze. That is going to be...
That's cool looking.
Yeah, it's a nice way to end at least. At least I got something. Yeah, it does actually look really cool. So
I love the texture on it.
On my out of my case already, I got the SSP. So we still have plenty more to go over the next whatever amount of years we're all still alive to see it. Or if I'm still doing this by then. But there we go. That is everything. I did not get my favorite card of the year from tonight, but I still have this. My vending machine. There we go. You have not checked out this anime, at least watch one episode. It's pretty good. And don't diss it if you haven't watched it. You can diss it after you watched it, but not until you watch it. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, it's something fun to end on. Overlord was interesting. If you're talking about that new set that came out in JP, Albedo. So, oh yeah, I guess my favorite here, Isaki. Favorite of the night, Isaki. Here we are. Well, so let's see. I'm gonna do obviously more videos come this next week. This last week, most of you don't know, but I injured myself, and because I injured myself, I did not want to sit in a chair. If you're wondering about my injury, it wasn't anything crazy. I just my posture was horrible, laying on the couch watching with my wife, and then the next morning I woke up, back is in horrible pain, and yeah, I just didn't want to record any videos because I could not sit in a chair. So all week I've been kind of like laying on the couch with my laptop working, which has been a pretty interesting experience. It's pretty hard to do that, but that's how it is, and we will rebound. But coming up, Christmas and all that, if you're not around, like I said, I'm gonna do videos, but if you're not around, whatever holiday you celebrate, I celebrate personally Christmas, so I'm gonna wish you a Merry Christmas. But I hope you all have a great time no matter what holiday, or if you don't celebrate anything, I just hope that you all have a great time or a lovely end to December and a happy new year, right? This is also the other time where I come out and say this, that there's people out there in the world that get mildly or really depressed at this time of year, so make sure to look out for each other. If you need someone to talk to, you don't got anybody, you at least got me. I'm not a professional, I'm just a dude on the internet, but you have you can write me in many different ways. My email is always open. Maybe it takes a little bit of time to get back to you, but do note that instead of doing something that is not so good for yourself, maybe you just reach out and just talk to somebody. So make sure to be all kind to each other and look out for each other at this time of year, okay? Yeah, that's what you all need to do. So like I said, there's no excuse to do anything crazy when you have plenty of people willing to talk to you. All right? Yes, that is it. Reincarnated as a vending machine. Any last words?
Well, I gotta make sure that I plugged the join button, because I know you won't.
I won't.
That gets the benefit of that is getting into the Discord, and honestly, it's one of my favorite Discords I'm on, and that's why you've heard me reference it a bunch of times. So we would always love more people and more companies. We generally, discussions. I watch Big B and a person talk about stock investments for, I think it was about a half an hour the other night. We go over Weiss and other things, and even just how was your day, and dinner tasted really good stuff. So, it's a good group of friends, and Thomas kind of mentioned that he talks to us a lot, and we would love to have you, and feel free to join. I also want to say Merry Christmas to everybody, and I hope you guys have plenty of fun over the holiday. Make sure your waifu's included because she doesn't want to be left out. And have a great Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
And if you're wondering where these frames came from, I got those frames from IKEA. So there you go. There's the secret. The secret's out there now. You all know. But yeah, no, keep that all in mind. Again, I don't plug any of that stuff on purpose. It's more just, I don't know. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's like, we're here, and I always have this weird thought of people paying for something like that. So, it's great that people do. And there's other things that happen on that membership thing. Actually, I'm not even going to say anything. But, again, I really appreciate all of you being here, whether you're a member or not a member, just here talking with me. I think it's the biggest thing about Weiss Schwarz that I think was really hard for me at the beginning was people not understanding what it takes to build a real card community. I'm not talking about just that you're locals, but like an actual community where you can grow the game, have card price appreciation, but at the same time draw attention to it. So it's I'm glad for all those people that stuck here with me. There's definitely people that just didn't watch me because of what I tried to cover, but I hope that you all understand. I was talking about this really because to fill that void, right? Like that was the big thing, right? Because if you've seen what I just literally did here, I don't really care about card prices or anything. Like if you listen throughout this whole live that I did, you would understand that I just kind of do this to fill a void, but realistically my heart's not there when it comes to that kind of stuff. It's really just easy for me to talk about, but really I just like these cards and price really doesn't matter. It doesn't. That's why it's so hard to do these videos sometimes, because I don't want to say it's bad or Bushiroad sucks, but I mean, someone's got to say it. Someone's got to be the villain, and it's gonna be me. But yeah, there we go. So but again, in the end, thank you all for being here for throughout the years and hanging out and just giving us good times and showing all your different cards. It takes a lot to put out some of your cards realistically, right? Because again, as I show this right here, it takes a lot to just think about someone judging your cards or judging like what you actually like. Like some people might not like this Nodoka. Okay, some people, or this Ruka right here, judging you for the sets that you play. But you know, it's a great community that we have here, and the different ranges of IP is what makes it amazing. But that is it. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful time, and as always, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside of your budget. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Okay.